Hasn't been to court yet. Hasn't been convicted. You know she might have been detained or arrested. She has rights. What happens if a police officer doesn't double lock that? That can get tighter. Remember when he said you want a finger in between that? Right? It's pretty close. We got it pretty close. Then you're going to take this on this particular set, that little button right there, right? You're going to push that in. Same thing with that. Now, that won't move, right?
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, if you don't, that we can't Miranda eyes, so how does it not become a Fourth Amendment violation?
It's not arresting.
I'm detaining. It's a manner of
You
detention.
only have to do Miranda if you arrest.
Ow! Sorry. Got your hand in my
Arrest
arrest.
is
No, but I'm saying if you detain someone, how is it not
You're twisting on the stuff. I'm trying not to hurt you there.
That's justifiable reason.
It's not. Because once you're arrested, you're losing their rights. And then that's when you have to read their Miranda rights.
That's why they didn't give us the.
As an unarmed registered security officer or armed, you can and are allowed to do that. If you're registered, right? Been to the class and all that, you can do. The only problem is a lot of companies don't, even though you're allowed to under NCPSD rules, a lot of companies like Allied and all that, some of them won't put you through a course, even though you have the ability to do so. And a lot of them don't need to be doing that because really, you can carry these if you wanted to having an unarmed guard dog. But I wouldn't recommend it because it can be used out of paragraph companies. And you can literally hammer somebody with that, hit them in the back of the head. I prefer that double stack method as opposed to this method. But if you do this method, the palms are always out. Okay? I make the one mistake that she was flexible. When I put these on, I put that locking mechanism up here. Right? I should have put it towards me. You never cuff anybody in the front. A, they can choke you, but B, especially if you have that up front, you say they didn't have some kind of device now. I mean, they're very hard nowadays. These things are pretty good nowadays. The old ones are not quite so easy. But this is a hinged, there's another set. That's that one. So again, we'll all take a turn to do the double stack. Do that, and then we'll be done with that. We'll go ask the car, and then we'll be done with that. Actually, no, hand-to-hand combat. All right, so now, again, facing first, but you got to verbally tell him what to do, right? Just like what I did. Go ahead, it's on your own.
Yes. Turn around. Face forward. Put your hands behind your
Now,
back.
how though?
Palms up.
Palms up.
Lean down.
Palms up, bend over, right? Right. Hand like this. Right hand like that. Make sure that's like that. Hit that first. Close a little bit, not a lot. Left hand takes that thumb, small of her back.
I don't think I'm going to.
Can you guide? Yes. Put it through. Now we're not going to double lock right now, but again.
Change the facing
And when you're done, it's your turn.
You gotta be mindful.
But remember, you got to tell him what you want him to do. Right?
Yeah, so that would have worked if this was up here.
And so you want that in that upright position where you can do that.
Right, that's the key.
Are you right-handed? Put it right.
That's
Stand.
double right.
Turn around, please.
No, it's the
Palms on.
the key. Yeah.
And then
Right hand.
this way?
Yep.
Or like that?
No, just like you would. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
You got it. Okay. Thumb lock. Good, good. Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's this practice.
He's got that watch on.
See, for the double arm
Good.
it's like just solid the concept.
Good. All right, now you can get rid of it.
Return and take, yeah, that's return to one position. You see that little tab?
There is an actual double lock there.
That's it. So you would,
You have the key over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
see that, see the pin right there?
Oh, you slide it?
Then after
The
you're
way
done
this
there,
along goes, yeah.
out,
See the difference between the two?
Oscar and
This one's double.
Alex, stay there. Get those Oscar.
Because
You can see the pin.
So how do you
Steve's gonna
undouble
come
lock
join
it?
in a minute.
just unlock it.
Good cat?
And then that'll reset it.
So you unlock it, so it should return it to home.
Yeah,
This
it's
way.
one of them is like,
Oh, you want to, never mind asking my All right, please turn around. Slightly bend over, place your hands behind, or raise your hands behind your back.
Is there a steering
There
wheel
you
this
go.
way or no?
The back door.
And this one, or this one.
Kids are both in.
Thumb up here.
you're always picking up child things important, but one of them's gonna jump off. So I was like,
Watch is in the way. I'm gonna try
she
this.
was like, when you get done,
Snap. I don't want to
Come on downstairs.
Hold on.
you guys gonna do
Let me
that?
take it off.
Me in about an hour or so.
Yeah.
Here.
They give me something to come on.
Resume.
Yeah.
Back here.
I know Christian.
All right, sir.
Yeah, Christian, Felon.
I
Yeah.
think Christian going, Phil was going. Whenever I was,
Tabs, you can still see the tabs.
Austin's going.
Right. I don't know. He's in the terminal. That may not be into that. You got that ready there, boss?
Yeah.
It is uncomfortable. That's the idea. Again, is to keep you from getting
About
weight.
next to the
Imagine being in the back of a cop car,
They asked me
using
how
your
long. It
hands
won't
to
take
do
long.
something, to hurt someone.
I'm just gonna go with a few seconds.
It's not us, it's our place.
Come on, boy.
Pah!
You look different.
What?
Turn around, man. We from some.
You think I'm saying that you're a little bit taller than me?
I'm from your level, sweetheart.
Right?
You know what?
Go ahead. Try me. I might kiss you. Here you go. Oh my God, baby, how you know? Take me, officer.
Make sure you're not still double locked. Make sure that means
Yep. With you today.
You got that one time?
Oh, this is
Yeah, that's what I was having. It'll come out.
Now, the video said have one this
We're
way
gonna double lock it.
and one this way.
right.
Is that correct?
You know what, man? You supposed to bring the arm up right there.
Well, you did wrong. You're supposed to do like this.
Don't resist.
If you do that way,
I can't. I need to pick a handcuff. Sir.
one of these is going to be facing down. I can't turn my arm anymore, man.
Right. Okay. So like
It's not gonna work, sir. He's trying to
Okay.
escape.
Now for
He
these, are
needs
we
to pick a
doing?
handcuff.
We're not doing stack on this one. Right? We're doing palms,
No, for real, he needs to pick a handcuff.
Yeah.
palms up.
I need that.
Lord, if you're not as extra
Oh, you can't get your arms over.
yeah, the hinge is not going to work.
That's yeah. You'll have to use chain,
You'd have to unhinge your shoulder.
right?
Yeah, let me help you, son. Probably with that one. I already did. I already did with Alex.
Now.
So these ones you gotta be, I guess, more like
Yeah.
flexible.
I think he had a.
The hell,
I think that's it.
Must get a watch on.
I think that's why don't most officers use zip ties now, just to
Both.
avoid scenarios like that, or they carry both.
Shocked the hell out of me. That's twice. God dang.
What shocked you?
I don't know what that is, but they even shot me
He's
again.
got static on him.
I think we all got static.
Yeah.
No,
He
he's
hasn't, he hasn't done it yet.
He's got to put his feet on the ground. Get rid of
I
that.
don't think he's done it yet.
Okay, so
Well,
we're gonna
permit,
do
where those hinge cups at?
I have.
Oh,
Said the distance between the link up.
yeah,
But these are a lot more
it's
pliable.
like 1 inch.
These only go, yeah.
Those are the empty stacks.
So permit has to, Major, permit hasn't done.
Help me, guys. Help me. Oh.
What are you guys dancing, girl?
I guess so.
You want to dance?
Look, man. I'm going to try to handcuff you.
You can't take anything
I don't
serious
wanna.
with these two.
Explosions. Look at the
I
explosions.
say you can't do anything serious with these two guys, you know? Yeah, all the time.
I got it's messing tight. I bet you now, son. I got you. You got away
He
last
still
night.
had his head. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Do it, Major. Do it, Major.
No, man.
Oh,
You got bad eyes and a bad
He's
heart.
got bad everything. I don't know how he does
I
security.
know. Boat surgery? Having to have back surgery?
How are you working, man? Go home.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do have metal in my toe. It did hurt. It didn't hurt my toe.
Hey, you gotta send me that video. So the way.
No, Army. Yeah,
We need one of those at ACS.
we have them.
I need one.
You
I don't
Army
think
me
you're
one more time. I'm
allowed
gonna show
to.
you what Army is.
Army. Little girls Army? Girl Scouts? Oh, way down there.
You know what I
Girls
learned?
Army.
Before I started?
All the ones we have
So
done with
they
stacks. We
put like
needed
the
to go.
biggest person with
Yeah, try and post.
me, and they
Well, the other
cut
can't
hair
go.
for me.
Nice. What's your use down?
You guys ready?
I put all my body
It's
weight.
gonna take practice. Figure out.
He's getting beaten out.
Fear nothing but respect everything, right? Meaning, just because he's bigger, I'm not saying because of that, stocky, whatever, doesn't mean that he can kick your ass. The human body's more frail than what you might think it is, right? So as Oscar comes forward, now you do have to respect him because he is a little bigger, right? He's stockier than me. But it's not hard to incapacitate people. All that is body armor. It's like the military. If you know how to penetrate it, you know what to do, right? It's not hard to hurt people if you know how. It's not hard to restrain people if you know how. I'm just going to show a couple of simple things because we don't have the time. I could spend a whole day on this stuff, but obviously this is my specialty. So what we want to do is simple. In our line of work, hopefully you won't get in a fist fight, right? How many people think they're a good fighter? Anybody ever been in a fight? Street fight? Yeah. Right. Think you're a good fighter? No?
I grew up in Boston. I have
Right.
been a million
Get
fights.
street smart. And you'll have people out there, they're not experts, but they're still good fighters, right? Again, how people stands. Most people wouldn't think me, looking at me on the street, that I'm a 9th-degree black belt. And I teach a lot of that stuff. You wouldn't look at me, you can see that. You'd probably, if you didn't know me up till now, you'd be like, what? But it took a long time to do that. And I'm like you. If I turn around and he hits me in the back of the head with a brick, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to go down. I'm not Superman. I can't walk through it, right? The thing is you got to take away the weapon. What's the weapon? His mouth isn't really a weapon. That's his words. I've walked away from Indian fights. I've walked away. I've had guns pointed at me. I've disarmed guns. I've had it pointed in the back for real. I've had knives pointed at me. I've disarmed them and walked away from some of them. But don't be a hero, right? If you're not confident, capable of doing it, I wouldn't do it, right? Again, I showed you the avert way with the gun. Put your hand like this right in my face. Okay, the main thing, this is a gun, right? The last thing I want to do is this. Right? I want to move. Right? 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 I want to move. See, I'm moving every time. I'm not going to show you advanced stuff because you guys you're not going to pick it up in 20 minutes, right? So we're going to show you simple stuff. And this is not really involving guns. It's going to involve grabs and like a punch, right? So, just so happens he grabs me, my back's against the wall, shirt, double shirt grab, very easy, right? You've got 665 pressure points on your body, 150 around your head, 17 up each arm, and the rest I can go on for days. Everybody familiar with acupuncture? Acupressure, same thing. Difference is I don't have a needle, right? I don't have a needle. Now, some people might feel pressure points, some don't. You may not be feeling it. There are areas where he will feel it, right? However,
Especially that one.
now here's
I feel all of them.
yeah. Here's the thing with that. Somebody grabs you. That hurt? Now he knows what I'm going to do, right? You don't do that. The main thing is distraction. This is distraction. The next is this. And then followed up with this, right?
It's the eyes and
Grab the back of the head, eyes. Now again, simply enough, I could drop him to his knees by a brachial strike, which I'm not going to do that to you. He said, please don't. He grabs, I do this. If I come across here, boom, he's done. I can drop him lights at. You want to see what lights at? It's like that. If he punches at me, takes that swing. Now I can drop him. His arm, he probably felt that, a shock. Right here, he's out. He's dropped. I'm not going to show you all that because you got to know how to fix it. Could cause a heart to stop, things of that nature. However, you see his arm? Yeah. It's effective, it works. But here's what we're going to do, something simple today. He's going to throw a punch. I'm going to step in. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. Right? This. You notice where my arm is. Just in case, if I have to do this, right? All right? Boom. I can come in here and do that. Take it here. Whatever I want to do, right? A restraining technique. Behind the back.
Or else you get folded like a taco.
Taco! Taco Tony. No.
Damn it.
So,
No.
the joints. What do you think your strength is in your hand?
muscle.
No, where's the strength at?
Fingers.
Grip. Grab the
Tendons,
wrist.
and your tendons.
No, grab it. Grab it. He's got good grip. Okay. Grab it with that hand. Oh, grab it. My hand's going to stick. Go ahead. He's doing it. That's it. That's how easy that is, right? The thumb is the weak link, right?
You're shocking everybody.
And yeah, this is bad.
You heard it? I didn't feel it, but I heard it.
Here's the thing. Black belts don't have to have license to register their hands. You can't, when you say you broke a wrist, you can't break a wrist. Okay? You can chip a wrist. That's connected by cartilage and muscle. So if people say I have a broken wrist, the wrist isn't broken. You might have torn ligaments and stuff or chipped a bone. So take that out of your head. How many of you heard that before? Everybody has. You can't break a wrist. The only thing you can break is a solid object. This. Femur. Now how do you break that? The bones are very resilient, they're very tough. The only way you can break a bone is by an angle. I'm not going to break his arm like this. I'm going to break it by doing that. Right? But unless you know what you're doing, you're not going to break it anyway. I doubt it. Not unless you have a device or something to do that. So, back to that. I'm going to have groups of 2. All I did was step in, arm comes up, grab, knee. Right? Very simple. I don't want it hard for you because I can show you a bunch of stuff. There's, up to master level, there's 3,000
Can you do that one more time, Frank?
So all I'm gonna do is step in, up, here, here.
So it's wrapped.
This is wrapped for a reason. A, to restrain him. I doubt after I did that and that, he's gonna be doing anything. You've already messed him up. But don't wait around and see.
Hey, how you doing? Can I get your number?
Out in the street, this is not what's going to happen. Here, grab my hand. They're not going to do that. Okay? That's not how that's going to happen. I can turn this, grab it. I can turn this technique, right? This is how I do it.
Okay, knee, take him down.
Right. 2 groups of 2 if you want to mention. Rex, Quando. Just about finished.
Oh, you better be
Well, you got plenty of
soft
time.
on her.
Okay. So
We still got to do this for you.
you punch.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
punching
yeah.
you. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, who's punching what?
Okay, and then
Yes. All right.
Leg.
Checking on me.
Yep.
Left arm up.
Grab. Nope.
No, no, no.
Bash me in
You're
the
gonna,
face
you're
with
gonna
your
elbow him like this.
Yep.
okay.
Follow me. Step back.
Okay.
And just mimic what I'm doing. Okay, you should always be in some kind of a stance. Never be like this.
Right footed.
Right. You ever notice police officers? If somebody's coming towards me, I where my gun. He's left, right? People want to do this.
Yeah.
A, defensive posture. B, keep the weapon away from the person. Remember, all we're doing is taking away the weapon. What's the weapon? The weapon is the punch, right? We're going to take away that weapon. Now, you can either move forward or move back. It's just whatever your body does what feels good. If you move back, you'll have to do something different. But I'm just showing you something simple to move in on, right? So you can be like me. Okay? When Christian comes in to punch you, you're going to step with your right foot, bring your right, like bring that elbow up. Okay. Punch.
There you go.
You're blocking.
Very good.
Gotcha. It's just like a block, right? Okay. All right, now from that point, from there, I stepped in. I'm going to take that right elbow, come up to his chin. Straight up. Right to his chin. I'm going to wrap that right hand around the back of his neck.
This way?
Yep.
And bam.
And then knee into the drum. Or whatever. Right? Try that again.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like you. Grr.
No, not like that. Like this.
What?
You're literally blocking.
Okay.
So you gotta, it's gotta tense up. It's hard to block.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Wrap that on. Yep.
And then your
knees.
knee, your
Oh, I
knee.
keep forgetting the knee.
Yeah, and also step in so you can get that knee in my face.
One more time.
Okay.
It's supposed to
One
be
more
a
time,
grab.
and then you guys swap. Step in.
Boom.
Boom. Right? Yes.
And whatever makes sense. Okay, he stepped forward with his left foot, right? So it closed off a little part of your right foot, right? So you might want to use your left leg at that time. Now, you have an option with that, which I didn't get into, but if he comes at me, do the same thing he did. All right, I come in, boom, he stepped in with that foot, right? I come here, I can always take another, if I'm not close enough, step in, right, to do that, put myself in this position. Or from there, what I can do is, as I'm stepping in, see where his leg's going? He's gonna go there.
Not to mention I just took an elbow to the
Like a
face.
takedown. You push him off.
Okay? Swap rolls. You punch him.
Okay.
Hands in punch.
Are you ready? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay. See?
No, when you punch, go like this. Like you're gonna do a haymaker.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Step in when you right. No, stay in that position when you do it.
I'm ready.
Good? Elbow straight up.
Elbow straight up. And
Grab
then,
right hand. Wrap. Right.
No.
Right.
Your other hand. Your other hand.
Right arm.
Christian.
oh,
Inside. There you
Hold
go.
that. Hold that arm.
Bring it
Yep.
down. This one's
I'm
blocking.
so
This
confused.
one's blocking.
Okay. All right.
Restart.
So,
Lock.
boom, elbow,
Elbow around the neck.
Wrap that lip.
There
Wrap
you
your
go.
arm. Yes.
and then smack.
That's for maintaining control.
That's harder than it looks.
It is harder than it looks.
You just gotta
Just a
practice.
coordination thing. Try to
All right, one more time.
Wrap it. Wrap the arm.
All right, good enough.
It is harder than it looks, but
Now, if you were going to restrain that individual at that point, right? Which, if you're doing security and you were going to restrain that person, you would do this. It's very simple. Come in and punch. Boom, right? I stepped in. I grabbed. I kneed. I got this arm right. Switch hands. Grab over the top. Step back.
Wow. That's definitely like,
And it's hard for me because I'm left-handed.
yeah.
yeah.
That hurt you?
No.
No?
Ow! Yeah, that did. You turn around.
Kiki.
Try to flinch like a bat.
Okay, who's next?
I haven't gone for.
Alex. Yeah, okay, so you were watching? You know what to do. Okay. He's going to throw a punch. Elbow up, elbow, neck, knee. Wrap that arm though.
Then the other hand is gonna come like this.
Because if you don't wrap that arm,
It's
right?
the wrapping it through
Yeah.
me.
If you don't wrap his arm, do that again. If you don't wrap that arm,
How's she doing?
So,
without wrapping it.
Owen doesn't have a life jacket.
Elbow
He
up,
was freaking
step in,
out, so I
elbow.
said, well, he can
Watch,
stick
but
it.
he could just he might reverse that.
Oh,
grab
yeah,
your
yeah.
neck, and
I
start
remember those
dancing
days.
to beat the crap out of you. So that's why you want to maintain control, right? That makes sense? Okay?
She
Everybody
doing okay
had a
now,
turn.
She's okay.
though? She was just asking.
Waiting on
me.
Oscar, and then we'll do one more, and we'll
You
be
forgot
Is that
to
the first mistake?
smash
No,
the
he,
face.
well, he did, but he didn't do it all.
Really?
Yeah, I did. She
3
was
months ago.
4
Um,
So I was like,
That's
3 or
crazy.
5.
I know.
Because London,
Well,
she's
I was
13.
11.
What were you? Yeah, because London's 13. She's in that
Yeah,
zone
I don't
of
wanna go
Tighten up
starting.
some.
She will.
Yeah.
So now let's switch.
I have her like a little go bag ready already,
my
but
turn.
man, 11's young.
I know.
Good gracious.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that
glad.
time.
I'm glad though, because she's starting middle school. So.
But you said you were young.
What?
I was 11.
Okay.
Not yet.
If it's close,
Oh man.
Almost.
not to it. Like a take.
Yeah, I started mine when I was 10.
Oh really?
Like here.
That's just crazy. I guess it gets earlier.
Jackie
and
It
earlier.
is. It gets earlier and
You said Jackie
earlier.
was young,
I think
right?
it's what
Well,
they eat
if you're
nowadays.
spread
It is.
out,
That's
you can use
what
this
they
one.
put in the
If
food.
you have-
Jackie
if you're
was-
like
she told me
I was
before
when you're
mom.
not spread that.
11,
Just
12,
like this.
something like that.
Push.
I was 11.
So London's 13.
That's like-
That's a bad thing or no?
No.
Okay.
Because she told me, and I'm like,
13
shit.
is the typical time.
It is.
So she
Like
probably
you were
will
kicking and they grabbed your
over the
leg.
summer.
Oh, she was been taking
Is she
some
getting
new shit
calmer?
today. I was like, girl, I know who you talking
I'll
to.
tell you, Sadie is so much calmer ever since.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
London's
God.
like, she wants to go to the party, but her mom won't drop her home, and I'm like,
Okay, next.
she will. So I have to leave here and go take London. Tyler already got picked up. So.
Come here,
Carissa.
Boki. Okay. Restraining stuff, right? We're not going to do a takedown. We don't have enough time, but I'm going to show you how you would do it, right? If somebody's trying to fight you, right? You're on a post, a bulldog, or whatever. She comes in and punches, right? I go, boom, I'm going to grab, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to palm strike, boom. I'm going to come here, and I would throw down on the ground, right? Boom. Now, if she goes down on the ground, just go down.
What?
She goes down on the ground, I'm going to do this, right? And I'm going to make her roll over. If she doesn't want to comply, but here.
Ow.
So I need you to roll over,
Ow.
right? Behind her back.
That's hurting me.
Come this way, stay on the mat. Make her roll over. Keep that arm locked. She's flexible.
You can do that again in a minute because I didn't get all of it.
That would kick my ass. There's no.
Boom, that's a pressure point. Fingers. Finger lock. Boom.